Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and today I got a little haul for you guys. I've been gone for a week or so, well, just over a week. We did one last unexpected kind of mini vacation up north. Not really a vacation, we just went to see my dad, his grandfather, and went fishing and stuff, and we needed it. And of course, we stopped at a couple thrift stores, but I had to limit myself because we got some exciting news. We're going to be moving. When exactly, we don't know, but we put an offer on a house in a different town, and so I'm trying to limit myself and not get so much stuff because we're gonna have to move it all. So it's been a roller coaster this month. I was doing the three items in 30 minutes projects, and I had 15 planned out. I was gonna like do one project one day, the next day, record, and I had all planned out, and then this whole thing happened and everything's been up in the air and just so chaotic, and school is starting for the kids and all this stuff, and it's just been crazy. But of course, we stopped at thrift stores because I've been looking for furniture instead of stuff for junk journaling and stuff. So that did help me limit myself, but of course I still got stuff. Like this book right here I got for me personally because I want to do some different landscaping in the front yard and backyard of the house if we end up getting it. And I liked this one because here, it had like, as it grows, how tall it will get. It had like gave me a better visual, like, how to estimate it, instead of just seeing a picture of it. It made me see, what it'll be like when it blooms and everything during different seasons and how tall it can get. And I really liked, there was like a bird's eye view too of like some of the shrubs and stuff. Yeah, like these ones as they get bigger, So when you plant it and then as it grows, how much it will take up. So that really helped me visualize that. And then I thought these were just really cool too. So when I'm done using it, I could use these pictures. I really like those and what it would look like with combinations and stuff. I thought it was a really interesting book. And I didn't realize the cover I absolutely love, and I would so reuse that. I like this green and this gray going on. Really nice colors. Great condition. I found some fabric, and this was $1, or no, this was actually $3, but it looked vintage to me. It looked like actual vintage fabric, although I couldn't open it because it had it stapled shut. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, this has to be vintage. And I don't see any of the, how they would have like the name of the fabric on it? That's not on here. This looks vintage to me, and I think it is beautiful. With these orange, yellow flowers, or roses, and blue ones, and then they got little pink ones around it, and they got little butterflies. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there, so that was worth it, I think. Kind of splurged on that. So it's 44 by 34 inches. I found this fabric. I love gingham and I love yellows. I thought this was a great color. 44 by a yard. I got that for $2.50. This thrift store, their fabric is kind of, and their like doilies and stuff is kind of pricey there. This was only $1/4, so I thought this was worth it. This one's 6 by 8, and I thought for like Americana or Patriotic Journal, and it's just a small piece, but it's like quilted. I thought that was cool. I like that. And I found a couple books. My son said I could only have 5 books, and I think I did get 5 books actually. Of course, I had to get this one. I always look for golden books, and Eloise Wilkins, I always love her drawings. The kids are so stinking cute. Like, I love the bird. I love these little frames around it. Yeah. I have, I think, 2 of this one maybe. So, and it's not a vintage one of it, so I'm not worried about cutting that one up. This one just looked so cute. I think I got this at a St. Vincent. Henny Penny. It says 59 cents. I didn't realize there were some markers on here. I didn't realize that, but that's okay. Copyright 1954, and the pages are actually kind of nice. It's kind of like cardstock in a way, but I thought this, just all the pictures, all the farm animals were so cute. It's not in that bad condition. Like, there's a little stain on the bottom that went through a couple pages, which is fine. You know, there's a little wrinkles here and there, but not bad at all. For its age, I think this is in great condition, like especially like the corners and stuff. It's too cute, and even the inside of the cover is really cute. I love that. So yeah, that was worth it. That was like $1. I finally found, I love Jan Brett's books, and we've been looking for the gingerbread one, but this one's Gingerbread Friends, and there's like a gingerbread baby one too, and I found this one and I got it for $1, I think, at a thrift store. I got this and a pair of jeans for my daughter, and it only cost $2, so whatever. I don't know if this was 50 cents and that was $1.50, or if it's $1 or what, but I love her books. I always loved these that she always did on the side. So that's like what happened before, that's gonna happen next. I always loved those. I love her drawings. Her illustrations are amazing. So beautiful. But my son really liked the gingerbread man, and so I've been trying to find them, and I have not found those. This is the only gingerbread one I found so far in a thrift store. I found some more of these, and oh, I didn't realize that this one had a thingy on the side. I think I could fix. Oh, it's just glue. Okay, I can get that off. But I thought these were interesting. They had one oval, and then they had a couple circle ones, and this one still had the original tag on it. So 7-inch, but they were selling for $1, so that's why I only got 3 of them. But I liked that they had these little parts to hang them on, and they look like wood, but they're not. They're actually rubber, but I like how they made it look like wood. You see what I mean? And so I have some ideas for that with some lace and stuff. I think that's going to look gorgeous. And I liked having this bigger oval one, so you know, you could do, you know, oval in the center and then the 2 circles on the side. I thought that would look really nice for projects. What else? I got this. These were together. I thought they were really pretty. It has this nice light blue going on. Definitely a vintage one. It needs to be clean. You can see it's dirty. But I like this very light blue going around it. I'm assuming that these were on the armrest of a chair. That's normally when I see 2 pairs like this for that. So it was $3.50, but I was like, divided by 2. I thought it was more reasonable, being antique and all, or at least vintage, for sure. Possibly antique. I thought I would get that. I found a little hanky that had these cute little flowers on them. I thought that was so adorable. I really liked the scallop on the bottom. I don't know which way is the front and the back. I think that's the back. I think this is the front. But it's kind of, I didn't realize that, I don't know if they ran out of thread or if the thread changed, because they did like black here and then white all the way around here. And that was only 50 cents. But I kind of like it like this more than the black. But I got that. I found these at an outlet store. What was it? Merchandise Outlet, I think it's called. And they always get odds and ends things. These are acrylic markers, but I tried them out and I really love them. They're a lot better than I thought. And I only got them for $3.99 for 24 of them. So they have the 2 ends. I kind of organized them the way I wanted them. But one side is brush and one side is dot. The brush side was definitely acrylic, but the dot side I think is just regular marker, because I sampled all the colors and you can definitely tell, like that you can tell is acrylic, but that looks like regular marker and just the feeling of it. And some of the colors were very much alike that I kind of wish it had some more colors, but some of the acrylic didn't match up with the marker, weren't the exact same, but it just kind of gives some more colors, I guess. I wish they had a darker green, because this is more of a teal color. They didn't really have a darker green. And these 2 are so much alike, you know. Yeah, and like these 2 are pretty much the exact same. And they didn't have a gray. They had a white, but the white worked, the acrylic part, but the marker part didn't work on black. But overall, for $3.99, I thought it was a really good deal. Oh, let me turn the AC off. It's super loud. 1 second. Okay, that's off. And I really like the casing of it, but I didn't realize that there's actually a crack right there. So maybe that's why it was only $3.99. I don't know, but that's okay. I still really love them. I'm excited to try them out. This was just like for on the table, wasn't it? Small tablecloth. And I absolutely love this one. And I think that's hand done too. Like somebody made this because it only has the one stitch, you know. It's a double stitch. And then I love these very pale, you know, pastel colored flowers on here. They're like yellow, and then they're purple flowers, but instead of green it has like yellow leaves and orange stem. Isn't that gorgeous? And just all the stuff all around it. It's definitely cotton. I love it. And all four sides have that. It was just too beautiful to leave behind. I thought that one was worth it. This was 2-piece for $1.25, and I liked the color, this like rusty orangish red color. And it's quite thin, so it would be a nice texture to have for layering things and stuff. And I don't have any of this color. And actually, is that 2? Or no, okay, yeah, it is 2. For a second, I thought that was 3 pieces. I loved this. It was only 50 cents. Ouch. Staple got me. This is much thicker fabric. This is for like curtains and stuff. Although I don't know how much. Oh, okay, that's why. There's 2 pieces in here. It's very thick. The back of it does not feel good. That feels very rough. But the front of it's nice. But this would be great for on covers of journals because of how thick it is. And oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. I don't want to make you motion sickness. So yeah, that'll be great for on a cover. And I love plaid. And I love these, you know, browns and greens and blues going on, the neutrals. I love it. And then this piece is even bigger. That's why they had the 2 measurements, so 24 by 15 and 28 by 15. And then I saw this one, which instantly I could tell that it was Beatrix Potter's Peter Rabbit. And I had to get it. And this was $3, but because of that, I had to get it. I love it. It had some of the different characters on it. And look at the little border on there. Oh my goodness. So cute. I don't know how much of it is used and how much isn't. There's a staple in there. Get that out. I want that. So I don't know, was this for a pillow or was this one of those fabric books? But that's kind of big. I think this was for a pillow. Because it is kind of big, but that would be great for a cover Easter one. And it has all the pieces all around it, just like in the books. What's in the back? Oh. Okay, 2 panels. Okay. So yeah, this would have been more for pillows. Jemima Puddle Duck. So cute. Yeah. I had to get that. And then I found a ducky one as well. This one has 2 panels for $3. I love anything and everything to do with water and nature and stuff. Ugh, they put too many staples in this. Like, literally. What was going on? They must have one of those giant ones and they just go bam, bam, bam. Ah, they got there too. Oh no. That's a beautiful duck. Okay, and I already got it folded. Oh, and I like the little pieces around it too. That's so cute. Little cottontail. Are they the same duck? Or no, they're 2 different ducks. Okay. Love that. So yeah. Had to get those. I don't know why they put this in a paper bag, but it's an actual coconut shell. And it's got a little crack there. But that's okay. I really wanted to put a plant in there and have it like hanging, like one that would hang down. I thought that looked really pretty. I thought it was just really cool and interesting being an actual coconut, and it was only 50 cents. I don't know why they put it in a paper bag though. And then I stopped at an actual antique store, and they had this for $5. Old photos for $5. And I thought that was a good deal for these. Granted, this one has a big chip off the corner, which is sad because I love the texture going around this, and being a wedding, it does need to get a little cleaned up. There is some, you know, browning on it and whatnot, but look how full her wedding dress is. Oh my goodness. And I don't think, yeah, there's nothing in the back really, but I do love all that staining and everything. I just wish that corner was still there, but then again, it just adds more character. You can see that there was a hole there where it was like pinned up. That's amazing. He doesn't look so excited. Like, she seems more excited. It seems like he was not, I don't know. It seems like he wasn't excited about the wedding day. This one was so cute. I love that smile. That poor baby is like terrified. Like, I do not want to be here right now. But it was so cute. Look at their outfits. Oh my gosh. Jay, Harvey, and Nora. So Jay, Harvey, and Noah, I'm assuming. And look how great this one is. Oh my goodness. And this is the, yeah, the one that closes. Oh, and it does come out too. Okay. Keep this in here to keep it safe. But I thought that was a really good photo. Normally they always have these shut. Someone was asking 3. Hey. Ooh, sorry, my sinus. Ooh, look at the texture on this. That definitely looks like the 10s and 20s, like the Roaring 20s kind of design. Oh, look at this one. I didn't even see this one. Oh, isn't she cute? Marilyn at 3 years old. That is so cute. And that one I thought looked really great too. Normally you don't find ones like this in this big of a photo. It just says mom. 31 years. This was in I don't know what month, but 20th of 1936. Too bad, maybe July 20th, 1936. Actually in Lansing, Michigan. Huh. Interesting. I love that dress on her, the smile. Oh, look at this car. These are quite big though. Wish they were smaller. He's kind of handsome. No stain in the back. But for $5, I thought that was worth it because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, so it's less than $1 a piece. This was for 3. There's some vintage appliques in here. I saw there was robot ones in here, which I don't care for. But they had some really pretty floral ones in here. One of the robots are stuck in there. But, yeah, I don't know what to do with these space ones. I don't know. What, oh, that's a cowboy boot. Okay. Another robot. But I really loved these ones. And you can definitely tell they're vintage ones. Look at that. A nice butterfly. I really love this one. Ooh, and then I didn't see this one, the crest. I don't know what it symbolizes. That's cool. I don't know which way it goes, but it's interesting. But yeah, I really love those ones. So for $3, I thought it was pretty much worth it. Got a good variety, and being that old, it was worth it. And then I found 2 bags full of hankies, and it was only $5 a bag, and there's definitely more than 5 in here. So of course I grabbed this one at first, and I think I grabbed that one second because I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many in here, I might as well grab them both. Granted, some of them may not have designs, although this one still has made in China. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at the designs on that. I thought a lot of them might be just plain because of it, but look at all of these. This one has flowers on it. This one's got a little hole, but I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, this one's been through a lot, but look at that rose, and then there's like little daisies around here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one's got like a map. That's cool. And then it's in Boston. This must be like places they've gone, or I don't know. It's really cool. Really cute. This would have to be in like a traveling journal. I love the little scallops around it. Okay, so they did it all on one corner. That is so cute. It has the upper and lower peninsula. Look how cute that is. See the Cherry Fest? That's where they do in Traverse City. Oh my gosh, they got Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Lansing, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Mackinac Island, Sault Ste. Marie. Oh my gosh. They did an amazing job on this. I don't know. That had to be factory made, wouldn't you think? Or do you think that was handmade? I really don't know. But it is amazing and I love it. What's this one? Is this New Zealand or something? Because it's got a kiwi, it looks like. These are so cool. Souvenir of New Zealand. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's awesome that they went to New Zealand, wherever this was from. Wow. That one's just printed on, so that's factory made. This one has a nice pink border around it. I really love this one, the feeling of it and all. Definitely wash all these. I didn't even count how many. You'll have to tell me how many there are. I didn't count. Oh, look at the corners on that. Sadly, it's only one corner, but still. Love it. And the rest of fabric I can use to stamp on and stuff. This one has a nice pink, or actually more of a peachy lace around it. That's cute. This one's got purple floral on it. It's quite see-through, but very beautiful. And has a nice white border around it. That's nice. What's this one? Oh, that one's got a little flower there. Oh, and then bigger through here. It's like a hot pink going on. Okay. Ooh, that's got beautiful design. Can you see that? And it's got it on all corners or just two? No, it looks like all four corners. Awesome. Those are great corner pockets for in journals and stuff. This one just got a simple lace around it. Oh no, there is some flowers. Ooh, nice. Should be the other side. Yeah, this was hand done. That's a really good job. Maybe I'll add this in with sunflowers because it kind of looks like sunflowers. This is very thick. But I do like the stitching that has around it. Oh, and it's got little flowers. So cute. This one's just got lace too. Oh no, this one's got some work done too. This one's got an interesting piece around it. That's nice. This was just a plain one that hasn't been done yet. This one's like very stiff. Might have had some starch in it. I like the yellow. It's hard finding anything yellow. It's been through a lot. That's okay. You can stamp on that as well. This is similar to the last one. Yeah. And that one too. So there's like 3 of those. Another peachy one, but I don't see any flowers on this one. What's this one? You have to tell me how many were in each bag because I did not count. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But it's pretty. Okay, sorry, I had to make more room, but this is the second bag. It looks like there's some similar ones in here, and I see a tiny piece of doggy hair. But yeah, that looks like the same one as last time. Oh, this one's pretty. Ooh, I don't have one like that, and it's got little flowers there. It's on all 4 sides. That's a really nice design. Oh, that one's cute. Isn't that like tatting around the edges? Is that what they call it? Yeah, that was definitely hand done. That's gorgeous. I love it. And it has nice stitching around the edges too. This one's got tulips. Yeah, this is the front. And it's got a little scallop around the corner. It's got a nice little design on the edge too. That's cute. Oh, this is different. dark. Okay. It says all cotton. It's got yellow roses. All cotton, made in Japan. I like the yellow roses to it. And the scallop's not bad. And this is another one of the very thick ones. Hasn't been done yet. Ooh, what's this? Some nice corner work going on. I don't know how they do this. I don't even know what it's called, but I really like it. What's this one? Oh, this one's got a little flower on the corner. It's got little scalloped edges. Oh, this is so cute. So they probably had this like sticking out of their pocket maybe. I have to wash this and then like very lightly iron it. That's really pretty flower. Or I can remove the flower too. That's really pretty.
I like that.
There's this one. I love the edging that they did with the little flowers. That's really pretty. This one doesn't really have anything on it, but it's a nice, has a nice texture to it in the edges. Has some lines going through. This one's on the thicker fabric again. Has a little stain, but that's no biggie. Just adds more character. Here's that peachy lace again. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is just like the pink one, but a yellow design. That's really pretty. And here's a blue one. That is so cute. Here's another floral one. This one's longer. Or is it just folded that way? Oh, what was that flower? Starts with a P. Normally they're purple. Peonies? Poinsettias? No. Peonies? I don't know. I'm not good with flowers. But it has a nice little ribbon here. I think there's supposed to be more work around here for the ribbon. But it's still cute. I still like it. This one has pink around the edges. This one's thicker. It has a nice gray around it. Oh, and a nice little gray design there. That's really nice. Ooh, what's this yellow? That's pretty. It's kind of shiny. So this one was more for look than actual use. That's really long. I like that. And have like a different background and just have this over it to tone down the rest and have this stand out. That would be really pretty. Especially on like a cover or something. Even on the spine from how narrow it is. There's a nice yellow one. Cute little stitching going on. There's this side. It's cute. And last one. Ooh, this one looks nice. Nice rose. This one made in Japan and made in China. All cotton. Still has the sticker on it. And this one has little edges too. That's really pretty. Alright, how many were there in this bag? Because I didn't count again. This bag, I thought this would be cute to have a little picture hanging, and I liked how it had a spot to put a label there. And it was only 65 cents. I found some long brads. That's why I got these ones for 50 cents. Because they're longer. And what's this? Oh yeah, I kind of liked this because it's a little vase for putting candles in, but I liked it. I gotta clean it up. But it reminds me of Petoskey stones. That's what it reminded me of, and that's why I really liked this. That's why I wanted this. And it was a neutral color. That would look nice. We're decorating the new house if we get it. I got another bag of stuff. I saw a hole in here. This is like a big ball. I don't know what exactly trimming this is, but it looked interesting. I don't know. I like the texture going on in this. I think this was like torn off because some has the second, you know, fuzzy layer, and some of them is like torn off a little bit. So I don't know if this was like a blanket or something, and they just kept tearing and tearing and tearing and making it into strips. But I like the texture to this. I do think I need to clean this though. I need to let it soak because some of it is kind of dirty. I don't know if it's just the outer side or if the whole thing is or what. Let's throw that away. There's so much of it. So maybe it was an old blanket or something. I don't know. It's an interesting trim though. I thought that would leave some really cool texture. Here's some more linen. I loved this one with the blue. They had this for $1.50. It's like a table runner, and it's just so gorgeous. I like the roses and the blue to it, and it's definitely cotton. The edges are like double layered, and you could put something in between them. So do you think this part could have hanged? Maybe that's what it was. Because then this one has it too. So what was this for? I thought it was just a table runner, but maybe they had some weights on there so that when it hanged, it would stay down, you know, add some weight on it so it wouldn't fall, maybe. It smells like Tide laundry detergent. What's this one? Oh, I found some of these. This one's $1.25, and I had to get this. This is like another table runner that they did, or was working on. Like a little basket of flowers. And it was hand done. They had a bunch of these, and I only grabbed ones that I liked. There were some of them that had like a guy riding a donkey and some other like odds and end ones, but I really liked all of these ones. That one's for 50 cents. That's kind of funny how that one $1.25 and this one for 50 cents. Maybe because this one's done and that one's not. I don't know. And this one was just some nice fabric. Although I thought, did they do anything on this one? I don't think so. Yeah, this was $2. It was separate. I love finding neutral tones like this, and it has like little fibers in it and stuff. Every time I find stuff like this, I stock up on it. I love it. Sorry, I got a hiccup. This one I thought was cute. This one was $1.25. Again, that's like almost the same fabric, and it's torn on the edges. And it has these nice flowers on the side, on the corners. I love that distressed look to it. Some nice plaid. I love the blue and the neutral to it. There's 2 pieces in here for $1. Here's like a napkin that they did. Or not a napkin, but a hanky maybe. And this one was $1.25. Pretty flowers. And they use like some kind of shiny thread in between there too to add some more character to it. Can you see the shine to it? Kind of like a creamy white. And then this nice flower. I think that's supposed to be an iris maybe? Purple iris maybe? I don't know. There is a lot of staining on it, but I got it for $1.25. I thought that was worth it. I found these cute Halloween cards. I think they're like invitation cards. You always have a special glow that makes you so much fun to know. Happy Halloween. Okay, so it's just a card. I got it for $1. I thought it was cute. I found some ribbon, and they're kind of like plasticky, but they had little hearts, and they were both $1.25. So it was like Halloween stuff or Valentine stuff. Ribbon. There's 3 yards. I don't know if any of it was used or not, but I thought I could cut all these little hearts out and use them with my daughter for projects. But see how it has that shiny, you know, it has different pinks and purples and blues to it. But the back of it is just solid red, so that's a nice thing to know too. And then I found the same thing, but they're like the white iridescent, you know, with a little bit of pink to it and stuff. So I thought that was cute. They used more of this than that pink one. And then I found this large rickrack, this orange rickrack. They're selling for $1, but it says there's 9 feet on here. And I think maybe because it looks like it was like never used, because there's a lot on here, and it's quite big. You know, it's right to the edges here. And it was originally $2.99, and I got it for $1, so $1/4 the price. So, and then I found this yellow lace. I have a hard time finding things yellow, so whenever I do, I get excited. My favorite colors are blue, mainly blue, but I also love yellow. Yellow's my second favorite color. And so, yeah, I had to get this one because the nice little flowers on here. So I got that. There's quite a bit in there. I found another one of these. They still had a couple there, but 2 of them I didn't see anything in there that I would use, but I found another one of this one, which I do have. This one had like the cookbooks, country music, corkscrews, you know, detective fiction, decoys, cut glasses. I love the texture on these. So I was able to find another one of these. I was so excited. See all these decoys, the ducks. I love that. And yeah, all these pictures. So now I don't have to decide which side. So that was nice. I was able to find a duplicate of this one. Some interesting photos. Yeah, I love that. The horses, yep, the transportation. Yeah, I love these. But now I got another one. Yay! And then I was so excited. I found another one of these. I haven't found these in a while. This is the Time Life Encyclopedia of Gardening. I love it whenever I find these. I instantly grab them. I don't care if there's parts missing or not. This one's on roses. I try to get 2 of each before I start cutting, so that way, because in the back they have these amazing photos. These. And so I try to get 2. So one of them I use the even number pages, and then one of them I use the odd number pages, because there's ones on the front and the back. And so that way, I love this one, but I love these too. So that way, one of them I'll use all these pages, and one of them I'll use all these pages. So that's why I try to get 2 of each. But yeah, this one's all on roses. So I'm so excited that I finally got a rose one now. I know I got poinsettias. I got like house plants, foliage stuff, but I didn't have this one yet. And then yeah, the first page I always have this, and then they have just like other things too about roses. Sometimes you can find some really good ones in between here, some interesting things. Oh, these are cool. Oh, I love that. Ugh, I can't even fit it in the camera. There, these little parts. So yeah, there's some more stuff in here too I can use. How to plant them. And some actual photos. It's pretty. So yeah, definitely worth it. And then I was actually looking for this type of grid paper. It was only 50 cents, although it does have some ledger paper and stuff in here too. But I was mainly looking for this because I want to do some measurements for the house to see, you know, what furniture will fit where. I don't want to, because there's an upstairs for 2 of the bedrooms, and I don't want to be climbing furniture up there and then finding out it doesn't fit. So I thought this would kind of help, you know, so each square would be like a foot long, you know, and so I can cut out little furniture into the size of the rooms and, you know, go around and figure out how I want to lay everything out before we do that. And I got enough pages here, and I could use this too for planning the landscaping and all that stuff and all that fun stuff. Oh, this came with a little thingy too. Oh, this is fun ledger paper. I like that, and it's got the holes on the side. I like that. I love all the numbers on the side. And then this is just a little notepad. Nothing special there. Yeah, it's an old one though, it's fading. But yeah, I mostly got it just for this, but this was a bonus. And then, set this down. I saw this and it was so cute. It does say USA on here, and I thought that would look so cute. It was only $1.50, and I like the vintage look to it, so I thought it would be really pretty to, you know, decorate the house with. I found this very fine ribbon. There's not a whole bunch left on it. A lot of it was used, but you know, there's still a decent amount. It was only 10 cents, and it was like a mauve pink, you know, dusty pink, you know, color. And then I found another one of these, which I love using to add. They're originally for index cards, but I like storing my alcohol inks in these because they fit really good. Normally I have like three, you know, 3x4 in here, which it was only $1, and this one's not broken, so I thought that was worth it. Like here's one for example. See how well they fit in there? I love that. And I had these ones, so I needed another one, and so now I have a place for all these ones, and I got room for more, so now I can get even more. So yeah. But yeah, what was your favorite thing? I think the bags of the hankies for $5. That's the best deal I've ever gotten. I can't believe I got that at an antique store. Because normally antique stores are more expensive than thrift stores. And that was like the best deal ever. So, you know, always look, you know, you never know what you're going to find. It all depends on the seller and everything. Like certain stores, thrift stores I go to, their fabric is super expensive. Other one is super cheap. You know, you just got to find which one has the best things for what you're looking for. But yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon because I got so much going on. But yeah, bye.